Hello there and welcome back to Missildine Online, and this is a continuation of the Final Fantasy IX walkthrough. We are done, pretty much. We have done every single thing that there is to do in the game except for collect 100 cards, but as you can see, we still have a reasonable amount. Type 56, so we got more than 50% of the cards that are in the game, and of course you could go and get more if you so choose. I don't really care right now about doing that, but you guys might. We have done everything, including beating Ozma to get the strategy guide, and we obviously have all of the key items that we could have at this point in the game. Yeah, so the only things that we have left are Kuja and Necron. As you can see, we're at 66 hours and 54 minutes. The reason for that is because I've left it on so that I could do some frog catching, stuff like that. If you decide to use anybody else in your party, I would highly suggest that Quina catches enough frogs if you're using Quina so that her frog drop does 9,999, or if you're using Freya that you've killed 100 dragons, which is what I've done, but I'm not using Freya because I like to use this party. I just feel like this is the most storyline-wise good to go party. So the equipment that I still have is pretty much the same that I've had for a very long time, and you can watch my Ozma setup to see what I have, but this is pretty much it. Of course I have Dagger with her Pumice to learn Arc. Not that it's a huge deal, but to be able to summon Arc is fine, although you don't really need it at this point of the game. In fact, I would say you can unequip that. You can see my Ozma video if you want to look and see what Arc actually looks like. And you'll see that Steiner has a Demon's Mail and a ribbon that will make sure that some things are done, but basically everyone is as good as they're going to get without leveling. Obviously, you can see my levels. Nothing extraordinarily high. Zidane's is a little high, I suppose. And for abilities, I have Auto Reflect, Auto Haste, Auto Reagan. I have Bird Killer on right now. Master Thief, which I'm going to get rid of, and Bandit. I would also suggest that you can get rid of Antibody and Clear-Headed because you're not actually going to need them for the next fight. I'm also going to give him MP Attack because that's just going to make him hit a lot harder. And Counter and Eye for Eye are also going to work pretty well. Other than that, he doesn't really need anything, at least for the first fight. The second fight, of course, we're going to have to switch our abilities up a little bit. So this is what Vivi has for a setup. We're going to get rid of his Antibody, Insomniac, and Clear-Headed, and we're going to give him... and we're also going to get rid of, surprisingly, we're going to get rid of Auto Life and add Reflect ×2, and that should make him hit a lot harder. And we're also going to do Return Magic. For Dagger, you want Auto Haste and Auto Reagan, of course. Concentrate, Reflect Null is going to make your world a lot easier. And we're also going to take off that so that we can put half MP, although it's not going to matter, but might as well. And of course, for Steiner, what you want to do is you want to have Auto Reflect, Auto Haste, Auto Reagan, and then Bird Killer, obviously. You can take off his Antibody and his Clear-Headed from what we've had before, and we're also going to give him MP Attack, although he's never going to use it. He's only going to use Shock. The only thing he should ever be doing is shocking. Alright, so now we're ready to go. So just make sure you save, and yeah, and then we'll get the show on the road. Now enter into the same spot that you fought Death Guys, not Death Geese. That was weird. And right in front of us, it's Kuja.
I can't believe you beat Death Guys. Well, my time's almost up. Time to die, everyone.
And it's time for Kuja. So, let's talk about general strategy. So we kind of want to leave Dagger with her turn up just in case she needs to heal or anything like that. Now, Trance Kuja does not have a lot of health. In fact, he has very little health comparatively to what we've fought so far. Now, this is coming from beating Ozma, so we're in a pretty good shape. Now, you want to bounce Flare off of whoever has Reflect, and we're also going to use Zidane to attack. And like I said, you want to basically leave Dagger able to attack. Now, Let's talk first about Kuja. Now, Kuja has 42,382 health. You can steal a rebirth ring and a white robe and an ether, but really there's no point. And there's basically nothing that I would warn strongly about. Obviously, you can see that we've already done a significant amount of damage to him. Now, he's going to do his Flare Star, which I would suggest immediately healing off. He does that as a counterattack, so it's your level times 35, so it can do some damage. And he will also cast Holy immediately following that. Sometimes. Luckily, he cast it on Dagger, who absorbed it. And he's using Flare Star again, which we already know we're going to be fine against. And Vivi's going to bounce it off of Flare. Now this should be the end of Transkuja at this point, which is awesome. That means we only have one more thing left to do. And down goes Kuja.
I'm gonna die anyway. I won't have to be afraid anymore. But I'm not gonna die alone. You're all coming with me. Ultima.
And he has annihilated us and himself. What happened to the crystal? Where is this?
You stand before the final dimension, and I in the darkness of eternity.
Who are you?
All life bears death from birth. Life fears death, but lives only to die. It starts with anxiety. Anxiety becomes fear. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. The only cure for this fear is total destruction. Kuja was a victim of his own fear. He concluded he could only save himself by destroying the origin of all things, the crystal.
What the heck are you talking about? Why are you telling me all this?
Now, the theory is undeniable. Kuja's actions proves it. All things live to perish. At last, life has uncovered this truth. Now, it is time to end this world.
What do you mean by that?
I exist for one purpose. To return everything back to the Zero World, where there is no life, and no crystal to give life. In a world of nothing, fear does not exist. This is the world that all life desires.
Who the hell do you think you are? You're not ending anything. Never, not as long as we have the will to live.
Foolish creature. Your fears have already deluded you. One day you will choose destruction over existence as Kuja did. When he sought to destroy the crystal, the purpose of life ended. Now come, enter the Zero World that you desire.
No! We'll destroy you and prove you wrong, and through our memories, future generations will see that we can overcome any fear. We can't give up now. We have to fight together. Even if we lose, it doesn't matter. Our memories will live on inside each other. So, even if we are born to die, I'm not afraid. I'm gonna live. And you have one last option now. You can actually get Zidane out of your party if you so choose. Now, because his thievery isn't totally maxed out, you could easily use Freya for her 999, even win many. Unfortunately, because this is very much part of Zidane's story, I want Zidane in the game. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Come back after you kill bad guy. I prepare big meal for everyone.
Don't screw up. I leave everything in your hands. Of course, Eco would give Zidane her life. Promise me you'll win. Alright, so you have one last chance to equip your abilities. Now, what I would suggest doing is, at this point, you don't need Bird Killer or Counter or Eye for Eye or anything. What you do need is a ton of things that protect against the many status effects that he will cast on you. Now, we don't need Loudmouth on Zidane because he already has that. What I would suggest is he needs Antibody, Clear-Headed Jelly, and possibly Body Temp if you can get it for him. For Vivi, we still want that Reflect ×2 up, and Return Magic is pretty good, although we need some things, so I would actually take off Return Magic and equip Jelly, Clear-Headed. Everything else we can probably, hopefully deal with remedies and everything else. For Dagger, you want to take off half MP and give her Clear-Headed, Loudmouth, and we can also take out Concentrate if you so choose, and we will give her instead Jelly, Antibody, and Loudmouth, which we already gave her, so Body Temp. For Steiner, we want to take off his Bird Killer. He doesn't need that anymore, and we want to make sure that he has Clear-Headed, and we also need to take off, probably what would be best is to take off his HP plus 10% and give it to Antibody, and I'm trying to think if he needs anything else. Maybe take off MP attack. Definitely take off MP attack. We don't need it. And give him Jelly, and also give him Antibody, Clear-Headed, Jelly, and Body Temp. For abilities, we got those, so to equip, you're also good. So, let's do this. We've come too far to lose now. Let's just wrap this up and go home. All of us. Here we go, last boss battle of the game. Against this random enemy, this is Necron. Pretty much death itself. Death incarnate. And he'll rise us up to attack. Now, this guy is very tough. On the levels of Ozma, if you're not prepared, Ozma, I would argue, is a lot harder, but some people would disagree with that. So again, same type of strategy. We want to leave Dagger so that she can use things, and we want to attack with Zidane and use Steiner to use Shock. And then, of course, we can bounce Flare off of someone using Reflect ×2. And again, leave Vivi. Now, he's going to cast Meteor, which could do a ton of damage. It shouldn't do anywhere near Ozma's amount of damage. So we'll just use her right now to heal. And hopefully that Blizzaga, there we go. So he basically just casted Blizzaga on himself. And of course, if anyone hits Trance, consider yourself very lucky. Now, I can't remember how Doomsday does, but if you do need an emergency heal while also damaging Necron, you could technically cast Doomsday. That will also help you a little bit. Now, he's going to cast Shell on himself, but mostly you're still going to be able to do a lot of damage against it. And he's going to use Grand Cross. Grand Cross is not good. Grand Cross will do a ton of damage, but it will also cause a ton of status effects, most of which we've protected against with Clear-Headed being one of the worst ones, as well as Jelly. Now you also want to make sure, by the way, that none of your characters are in increments of level 5, because Necron has level 5 Death, as well as some other one-hit KO type abilities. So unfortunately, it looks like Dagger has Berserk and possibly Heat, which means she's going to die in the next round. And he's going to cast Holy, hopefully against somebody who has Reflect on. Now, I forgot to mention that Necron does not have that much health. So Necron is only level 69 and has 54,000 health, so fairly easy. You can keep stealing elixirs from him as well if you need them throughout the fight. And Neutron Ring, one of his second most powerful attacks, does a ton of damage, but as long as he doesn't get another attack off, we should be okay. And with that, Necron is defeated.
Why defy your fate?
And he will teleport you guys clean off out of this area while he explodes. Is the will to live that powerful? And make sure that you have Save the Queen and Hammer in your inventory for a little extra ending. Goodbye, Necron. That's it, we have officially beat the game. That's pretty awesome.
This is not the end. I am eternal. As long as there is life and death.
The Ifa tree itself is rising up, it would look like. And somehow we were teleported all the way out here. Are you alright? Yeah, but look at what's happening. So, what Kuja said was true. The Ifa tree is beginning its violent reaction. What's gonna happen? I don't know, but it doesn't look good. I doubt anyone could have survived that explosion. No! Captain! They are still alive. What? Where are they? Over there. The Hildegard is probably closer. You, the tall one. Sir, Hagen, Pluto Knight 8, ma'am. I didn't ask for your name. Contact the Hildegard right away. Yes, sir, ma'am, sir. Please be alive. Sire, we're receiving a transmission from the Red Rose. Punch it up on the main line. This is the Red Rose. You're not General Beatrix. Who are you? My name is Makoto. Everyone is alive. You are very close to them. What? How do you know? I can hear him. Who? Prepare to land immediately. That's the Hildegard 3. Looks like Sid came to rescue us. Sid! Thank heavens you're alright. Come quickly, we don't have much time. Farewell, Zidane. Ah, damn it. What's wrong? Why don't you go on ahead? I'll catch up with you all later. I have to take care of something. What? He's still alive. He can't be. Zidane, what are you talking about? Steiner, take care of Dagger. What do you mean by that? Kuja's still alive. I can't just leave him. This is ludicrous. Just because you two are from the same planet doesn't mean... No. It's not the reason. Come on, Zidane. Why are you doing this? Because I might have done the same thing if I were in his shoes. I probably would have fought against you guys and wreaked havoc in Gaia like he did. I know it sounds crazy, but I know deep down inside I have to do this.
You not crazy, Zidane. But you go help Kuja, not good idea. It's too dangerous.
I can't just leave him. There's no way I could live with myself. I'm going. You're making a big mistake. Maybe, but we all have to make big decisions in life sometimes. For me, now's that time. I have to face up to it, just like Vivi did when he confronted his fears to find out about himself. That was a big decision for Vivi. I don't know about that. I don't think it was really a big deal. That's what you think, but I might not be doing this if it weren't for you. You've definitely taught me to take life more seriously. Well, you're obviously not going to change your mind, so I'm coming with you. The principle of knighthood requires that one assist his comrade in times of need. I shall accompany you as well. Whoa, wait a minute. Like I said, it's my moment, so don't butt in. You guys will have your own someday. Besides, you have things to worry about, like Burmica and Alexandria. For once in your life, why can't you be honest? Sorry, but I can't just walk away. It goes against my nature. You're a real simpleton. Forget it, guys. There's no stopping this fool. What are you guys still doing on there? Get aboard right now. Come on, let's just leave him and get out of here. That guy will never change. Alright, you heard the man. Get out of here before it's too late. Zidane, I love you. You'd better come back. Of course she does.
Zidane, I need to eat more different food. I still hungry. You need to come back. Take me more places.
Show me more food. I still can't believe you're doing this. You've changed, Zidane. Till we meet again. Zidane, you've taught me another big lesson in life. Thanks. Zidane. Princess, we must go. Dot 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 dot. Dagger. I mean, Your Highness. The abduction is over. I can't take you any further. I'm sorry for being so selfish. No, you're not being selfish. You've done so much for us. If it weren't for you, I probably would have led a meaningless life. With you, I was able to see so much of the world and meet so many people. We faced many hardships too, but I think I really know what's important. I'm so fortunate to have met you. I'll never forget our trip together. Thank you, Zidane. Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot. Promise me one thing. Please come back. Zidane, you're crazy, man. Ship is taking off without you. How does it feel watching the love of your life sail off? Bittersweet. Alright, Sting, get going. Kuja, can you hear me? I'm coming to get you. You still have time. Forget about me and go. Just shut up and stay where you are. I don't understand you. Okay, here goes nothing. Wow. Zidane, you got kahunas. The Ifa tree is literally attacking. Go Zidane. Very reminiscent of the Evil Forest. This is so awesome. And Kuja. I guess Zidane kind of didn't make it. Ugh. Huh? Phew, still alive. I guess that was pretty crazy. Hey, are you alright? Zidane. What are you doing here? I thought I told you to go. Wouldn't you do the same for me if you knew I was dying? Dot 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 dot. Never mind. Your comrades were able to escape? Yeah, I knew you had something to do with it. I'm glad they made it. Yeah, well, it's our turn to get moving. Ah, so it looks like Kuja is the one who teleported everyone away. Dot 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 dot. I don't deserve to live after all that I've done. I'm useless to this world. No one's useless. You helped us escape, remember? Dot 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 dot. After you guys beat me, I had nothing left. Nothing more to lose. Then I finally realized what it means to live. I guess I was too late. Hey, don't you go dying on me, alright? Oh no. Zidane, this was probably a bad idea, man. Oh no. Zidane. Kuja. What you did was wrong. But you gave us all one thing. Hope. We were all created for the wrong reason, but you alone defied our fate. We do not want to forget this. We want your memory to live on forever. To remind us that we were not created for the wrong reason. That our life has meaning. Sometime later. Hey, look at that! Alexandria. Vivi's got a ticket? So this is Alexandria. And Puck! Pick up the pace, will ya? I don't believe it. Vivi! Vivi? How do you know that name? What are you talking about? It's me, Puck. How could you forget me? Puck. You know, Puck. The Prince of Burmica? Oh, come on. What's wrong with you? If you're not Vivi, then who are you? I'm Vivi's son. What? What? Look at all the Vivis. There's so many Vivis. Vivis. I always talked about you, Zidane. How you were a very special person to us. Because you taught us all how important life is. Look it's Freya! Freya, you're leaving soon, are you not? Yes, I can hardly wait to see everyone. Alexandria. I went there many years ago. How long will it take to rebuild Bermica? I don't care, as long as I'm with you. Ah, they're together again. I love you, Freya. His memory's back. Yet he still doesn't remember our past. Oh, I guess it's not back. I just want to cherish our time right now. That's beautiful. You taught me that life doesn't last forever. That's why we have to help each other and live life to the fullest. It's time to say goodbye to this room. Save the Queen. You have served me well. My duty is finished here. Farewell, Alexandria. Even if you say goodbye, you'll always be in our hearts. So, I know we're not alone anymore. Hey. Why are you going to Alexandria? You're not going? I never said that. Hey, wait! Oh, Lonnie. Why I was born? How I wanted to live? Thanks for giving me time to think. Quina! Good food, not only delicious. Good food made with heart. This is very important when cooking for friends. To keep doing what you set your heart on. It's a very hard thing to do. We were all so courageous. Hurry, hurry! We gotta get there before the play begins. Haha, there's no need to hurry. The theater ship is no match for my new ship. My new Hildegard is the fastest ship ever. Do I have to remind you? You said the same thing about the theater ship. That's what you said, father. Hee hee. Eco, what did you just call me? Darling, she called you father. Father, mother, hurry. Say it again, Eco. Oh, look at that. What to do when I felt lonely? That was the only thing you couldn't teach me. But we need to figure out the answer for ourselves. Beatrix! Where are you going? Please don't ask. My mind is already set. Wait, listen to me. Thump, thump. Thump, thump. I never wish to lose you again. Steiner, let us protect the Queen together. Oh, I'm so happy I met everyone. I wish we could have gone on more adventures. But I guess we all have to say goodbye someday. Look, it's the Tantalus boys in Ruby. Alright, you scumbags, we're almost there. Been a long time since we saw Alexandria. Let's give them a show they won't forget. Yeehaw! Break a leg, people. Everyone, thank you. Farewell. My memories will be part of the sky. Look at the Queen of Alexandria. And Beatrix is staying around. The theater ship will arrive any minute. It's been so long. I can't wait to see everyone. But it'll never be the same. I have to let go of the past. So I guess Zidane is gone. Zidane's just... he died. I have to move on, just like he taught me. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's performance is a story that takes place long, long ago. Our heroine, Princess Cornelia, is torn from her lover Marcus. She attempts to flee the castle only to be captured by her father, King Leo. Tonight's story begins when Marcus and Cornelia decide to run away together. And now, your Royal Majesty, Queen Garnet, Lord Steiner, Lady Beatrix, and late noble ladies and lords, and our rooftop viewers, Tantalus proudly presents I Want to Be Your Canary.
Marcus? Sweet Marcus, I fear I love thee more than I should. Princess, wilt thou be happy, married to a lowly peasant such as I? Prithee, call me princess no more. Marcus, wilt thou only cherish me, the king's only daughter? Or is such a desire too dear to wish for? After our nuptials, shall I become no more than a puppet? A mindless puppet, never to laugh, never to cry? I wish to live my life under the sky. At times I shall laugh, at other times cry, for no life is more insincere than that lived as a masquerade. So much consideration thou hast given it, but worry not. Cast away thy trappings of royalty, and I shall swaddle thee in a gown of true love. Never again will I part from thee. Pray, my love, make me thy canary to keep forever in the cage of thy bosom. Let us embark on the first ship tomorrow. Before dawn can tell all my fortunes at thy foot I lay, and I shall follow thee throughout the world. No cloud, no squall shall hinder us. Ha ha! References! Oh, love is the sweetest joy and the wildest woe. All I wish is to be by my sweet Marcus's side.
Fie. It shall be war again unless the marriages. Never will I let their plan come to fruition. Good day to ye, Highness.
Good day. Wist thee of Marcus? Marcus, what news dost thou bring?
This. Where is she? Where has mine only daughter gone? Blank, good man, hast thou seen Cornelia? Worry not, Majesty. I shall make sure Cornelia marries Prince Snyder. Be thou at ease. At ease, sayest thou? How can I rest, not knowing she is safe? Could it be thou hast betrayed me? By my troth, sir, I betrayed none other than poor Marcus. Thou had the gall to betray thy dearest friend. Wouldst thou not betray me as swiftly? Stay thy hand. I merely... Oh, no! I merely sought a lasting peace between the two kingdoms. The traitor is dead. Oh, cruel fate. You two, quickly, find Cornelia and bring her before me. Yes, your majesty. Yes, your majesty. Wretched daughter, how dare she disobey her father's wishes? So we finally get to see the play that we didn't get to see in the beginning because people ruining it. The time for our departure is long past. Where is Cornelia? Marcus, the ship soon embarks. Board ye this boat alone, and peace could come to both thy kingdoms, as Marcus said. Speak, Marcus, as Blank said. She told me that she could not live without me. Look at the doves. So, the sun is our enemy too. The eastern sky glows bright. Will we not spread our wings as yonder birds enjoy his flight? Hark, Marcus, I cannot wait any longer. The ship departs. Could she have betrayed me? Nay, never would my love speak false. I must have faith. She shall disappear if only I believe. She shall appear. My bad. As the sun lends me no ear, I pray instead to the twin moons. I beseech thee, wondrous moonlight, grant me my only wish. It's Zidane! Bring my beloved dagger to me. One of the best endings of any game ever. So I guess Zidane made it. You just can't help but smile, you know? Leaves her pendant behind. Look at all the VVs. Everyone's here. But where's our VV? Interesting. How did you survive? I didn't have a choice. I had to live. I wanted to come home to you. So, I sang your song. Our song. And with that, Final Fantasy IX is pretty much done. You can continue watching. I would suggest watching the credits. So, an adventure that took us almost 2 years to complete on this channel is now done. It's great. It's great. I learned a lot from doing this process, and this was obviously my first walkthrough or Let's Play, and my first foray, really, into YouTube, and I learned a lot, and I really, really enjoyed it. Every time I wasn't recording or I couldn't record or something, I felt bad, just in general, and, being able to play my favorite game of all time with you guys, having people, ask me where the next episode is, and just legitimately care about the things I was doing and the game itself was really moving in a way. It's always nice to know that your work, I guess, is appreciated and good games are appreciated, because you don't have games like this anymore. I don't know. Just something about Final Fantasy IX will always have a magic to it, a place in my heart. But we've completed literally the entire game, everything that we could do for side quests and side missions and bosses we've done. We just didn't collect-a-thon, but you can, of course, go back and do that. You can obviously have your save point right outside of Transkuja and Necron. It was really great. It was really great. And of course, the ending is longer if you have the Save the Queen and the hammer equipped. And it's nice how they show a little recap of everything, all the FMVs throughout. They show it right here at the end for us. Just a beautiful, beautiful game. And of course, all of the chocographs and everything should be uploaded on the channel too, if you are curious about any of that, as well as all of the optional boss fights. Every boss in the game is actually included in this walkthrough. Pretty much everything that you need to know is included in this walkthrough. I'm not going to toot my own horn, but this is a damn good walkthrough. Almost everything, I think, anyways, that you need to know is in here. Let me know if there's anything that you guys feel wasn't answered or anything like that. I'm curious what you guys think. Now, of course, I'm going to let the credits keep playing because I feel like it's a pretty big deal. Now, something I'll answer to, from the best of my knowledge, although it's never actually said, is Vivi. The lack of Vivi at the end of the game in that last cinematic, but all of his kids there, probably means that sometime between the last battle and this reunion, Vivi stopped. It was always said that his lifespan wouldn't be that long. It was longer than the other Black Mages in Black Mage Village, but not long enough. So it is quite possible, and probably definitely is true, Vivi is dead come the end of Final Fantasy IX. But he still left his legacy. He still has all of his kids, who he probably somehow learned to create using the old factory in Dali, possibly. So, good for him. It's an all-around beautiful, beautiful game. I don't even know what to do now. What do I do? If anyone's wondering about what I'm going to do for the future, I guess, I obviously am doing a lot of World of Warcraft content. That's the game that I play regularly anyways. And I'm also looking into what my next walkthrough or Let's Play type of thing will be. But I will be making a separate video of that coming soon, hopefully. And basically, I'll leave the comment section open to voting on this video as well. So, the games I'm thinking of doing is either Xenosaga for PlayStation 2. I'm thinking of doing... so cute. Xenosaga for PlayStation 2. Kingdom Hearts HD remake, remix, whatever, for PlayStation 3, obviously. Or Final Fantasy X and X-2. For the PlayStation 3 as well. Look at that! They're together. Terra and Gaia. Absolutely amazing game. Final Fantasy IX. I'm not gonna cry, I swear. The end. So, Final Fantasy IX leaves us with one last thing to do, and that is to enter R2, L1, R2, R2, up, X, right, circle, down, triangle, L2, R1, R2, L1, square, square, and start. Which gives us Blackjack. Yeah, you can play Blackjack. Look at that. So you can choose if you want to hit or stand. I'm going to hit, and I lose. But isn't that awesome? That's what you get to do at the end of Final Fantasy IX. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and also let me know what you guys want to see next on my channel. I can't get over how great this was to do, and to be able to start with my favorite game of all time was just a really great experience, a really moving experience, and a lot of work went into this. But I'm happy. I'm totally happy with how this came out. I think we did a great job. I really do. So, you know, thank you guys very, very, very much for everything that you guys have done. It's been a really, really, really great experience. And I don't know. I don't know what else to say, I guess. Let me know. Comment. Please. I really, really, really want to know in the comments below what you guys think I should do, because I don't know. I don't know. So thank you guys so much for watching right here at Missildine Online, the Final Fantasy IX walkthrough. And remember, never give up. Never surrender.